Hola.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Hey, welcome to Frango's podcast.
Hello. So,
Here we are again,
yeah, unfortunately.
drinking coffee.
Or fortunately.
Oh.
So, what is Frango asking today? Farango. I said it so, with such a horrible accent, but yeah, Frango. What is Frango asking about today?
Frango is asking today what are the films that everybody likes but we don't.
That everyone loves and we hate,
Well,
or the other way around, or both of the ways around.
most of the people love and we don't like.
Okay.
Maybe we hate. I don't think in every film
Okay.
of this I hate, but I think I dislike some of them. So let's start now.
Little Frango doesn't wanna go to school. Better put his headphones in and hit Frango's podcast. So,
Okay, so you start.
I start.
Do I start?
Yeah, you start. I
You
was about
start.
to ask you, do you have a movie but
Yeah.
it needs to be like number one that most of people like and you like strongly dislike? Let's put it
It
that
will
way.
be a very recent one. Avatar.
Unpopular opinion.
Ooh. I like the first movie. It was okay. It's still very hype, in my opinion.
Did you go to see it in the cinema? Did you
Yeah.
see it in
But well, no, the first one I said like some years later because the beginning everybody was super excited about it and I said okay, I will give it a time. And I like it. It was okay, but the newest one, it's like nothing new. Even of course the effects are amazing. I mean, I can adjust the CGI and everything. It looks very nice, and you can see the difference because I think it's like 12 years or something between both films. But the story, nothing. I mean, there is no essence in the characters. I didn't like the whole idea. I was like the same movie with better effects, but nothing new. And even when they try to connect with some of the characters, because of their like individual stories and too long. I just got tired of it. I don't know, it was 3 hours or something. And I'm more terrified about the fact that we're gonna bring more movies in the next years.
Honestly, I haven't seen either of them, so I don't know why. It just never. I love fantasy and sci-fi and all that, but I guess the first one I didn't have time to go to. I don't go to the cinema that much, and I think those kind of movies need to be seen on the big screen. So yeah, I have no idea. I can't judge. But for me, so the one movie that everyone likes and still is referenced in like so many places, and I personally don't like it one bit, is Forrest Gump.
Why?
I don't know. It just, I mean, it's a nice story and everything, but I don't know what's the hype about. Like, I know, I just don't get it, and I don't like the music. I really don't like the music from Forrest Gump, and everyone is obsessed with it, and I don't know why.
Well, you.
Do you like Forrest Gump?
It was okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to remember the music, but I don't. And I actually the kind of movie I watch once, and I don't have like the need to watch it again. So that may be the reason. So it's I know
Yeah,
I mean I'm more neutral,
I
but
get a bit. I don't know. It just.
but I'm with you in the fact that people love it, and it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad movie in its own, but I just don't know what's the hype. I don't understand what's the hype about. Like, I don't know. I think there's movies that have much more to offer, and people talk about it as it was. It's like Catcher in the Rye. I hate that book. I can say I personally, like, I completely hate that book. And everyone is completely crazy about it, and I don't understand what is there to be crazy about. This is kind of the same. I don't hate Forrest Gump, but I just don't see why it's such like, oh, you haven't seen that? That's such like a cult movie, and it's like, why? Yeah. So that's that. What else do you have on your list?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be friends after this one. Harry Potter movies.
Oh my god. Okay, I did not know this about you.
It's not that I dislike them. It's okay. I think like the first two and the last two. I don't know how many they are. Totally lost track of it.
I think seven.
I went to the cinema. It's okay, but if you tell me about something about the story, I do not remember. I know that Harry is Harry, and
I
that's
think
pretty much it. It didn't connect to me in
I
any
think
sense.
it's also like I think if people didn't get into it when they were younger.
Well, I wish the movie when it was out,
No, that's
the
what
first
I'm saying.
movie.
Like if you didn't get like involved in that whole magical world when you were younger, I think it's kind of hard to like it later. I don't know. Have you seen the new ones, the Fantastic Beasts?
I think I watched one. It was okay. But I must. Yeah, maybe I need to watch it again. Give it a try now. Um, but the same thing, for example, happened to me with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. When Lord of the Rings was brand new, well, it wasn't really interesting. I didn't like it. But The Hobbit, I think I watched it. This is the movies in the cinema, and I know that many people don't like it. But at least I
But
can.
they tried to cash out on it. They could have done it better, in my opinion. I loved Lord of the Rings. Those movies are still like on the top of my list. But Hobbit, they really tried to cash out on it, which is a pity because that book is awesome. Like in comparison to Lord of the Rings, which is sometimes a pain in the ass to read, but Hobbit is just like you read it in one day. Like it's so nice. It flows so easily, and that movie does not. I just put it that way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so
What
Harry
you have.
Potter. Okay.
But
I
it's
have.
again, it's like I don't dislike it, but it's like
It's just
I'm not.
sometimes you don't see
Yeah,
the hype about it.
yeah.
So I have another one. The Notebook.
It's
I personally really don't like the movie. I don't like how it ends. I don't really like the idea that it portrays. Like that woman, like the main female protagonist.
protagonist.
Yes, thank you. Is just a spoiled rich brat for her entire life, even when she's like an adult. And it just makes me angry, and I don't understand why this guy is so in love with her. I just don't know. I don't know like what is the main message of this movie? You can be spoiled brat, and in the end you will still get what you want.
Might be perfect love story.
Yeah,
And I
no.
never watch it, but after your further description, I guess I'm not even interested in it.
Yeah, no, sorry. Maybe you would like it. Like it's super romantic. Yeah, there's all these like super romantic scenes and whatever. But like, yeah, I'm just irritated with that female character.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Another one.
Uh,
I think for myself. I mean, I think we both agree on this one, but like it's like people pretend they like it or pretend they watch it. But I think everybody dislikes it because they're terrible movies, like 50 Shades of Grey. It's like the most boring, uninspiring thing ever made by humanity.
one of my friends made me watch all of them, and I was like, maybe in some way I get why someone likes it, or like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, yeah, it opens this debate of all this like let's say, taboo and prohibited topics of like, I don't know, like sexual fetishes and just like the way people live their sexual lives in private. Like maybe in that it's a good thing that it's not such taboo anymore. But then really like there was no story. There was it was like you know those books that are like they're not straight porn, but they are very like detailed
Mhm.
about. I think that this movie was basically it, like but in a movie form, not in a. But it's a book, and I guess the book is very similar to the to what the movie says. So, but there was really no story, or I didn't find the story. I don't know if.
It was very boring. Everything. I don't know if I watched more
I
than the
don't think
first movie.
I don't think I finished it though, even though I probably fell
Careful.
asleep. But
Not surprised.
but I have a different movie that everyone hate not like hated, but it has a pretty bad ratings, and I really like this movie. And it's a parody on Twilight. It's called Vampires Suck. And I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say that the production isn't a bit cheap and everything, but I don't know. I just loved the irony of it, and I loved like how overly saturated and extreme dramatic the scenes are. I don't know. It was a great laugh. I really liked it.
Uh, on that side, I liked Twilight, the first two movies. Maybe I went to the cinema even.
I haven't seen it. I have to be honest. I haven't seen it, so
So I know that it received a lot of hate, Twilight, but I don't know. At that time, so I don't know how many years ago, for me were okay. And again, it's the kind of movie I wouldn't watch again. But at that time, whether it was already being hated, I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't mind. But yeah, maybe from the artistic part, it wasn't good, and the performance and things like that. But okay,
yeah. But there's plenty of movies that don't have the best, let's say, actor. Like it's not their best job, but you still really like the movies. But I don't know for this particular one. I just I don't know. I thought it was really funny. Yeah.
fair
So,
enough.
do you have any movie like that that a lot of people hate and you really liked it?
Oh, we were talking a few minutes ago about Machete. It's really stupid. I mean, it's really, but it's everything like you expect in a movie. It's like a stupid action, senseless violence. That of course, like you know that it's funny because it's hilarious because you know it's not real, right? But yeah, and like Danny Trejo is a character like he looks like the evil Mexican guy in every single movie I think he acts. And this one he's like the funny part of it. And I like it. They have a good cast and everything. Even Steven Seagal is there. Like, yeah, Steven Seagal is not cool at all. But again, it's funny. It's
My
engaging.
dad used to watch all of his movies. I think he's one of his biggest fans.
Well, I didn't have any issue with his movies until I got to know about his political views.
Oh yeah, no idea, honestly.
But yeah, again, my shit to people. They have also terrible reviews. But I love the two both movies, and I'm sad. Like, I think because the second one was a
Uh,
total
but
failure, they will not make a third one.
honestly, I have one movie that like I would fight for, even though I know it's bad. But it's just I love the books, I love the story, I love the character, I love the actor, and it's called Percy Jackson. I love those movies, no matter how bad they are. They are in its own way. They are amazing, and I will always go like, no, no, don't like shit on this movie. I really, even though it's really bad. Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Do you have any
Alright,
more?
now I think we are over time.
I sorry. See you in the next episode then, and go watch the movies.
Take care. Until then, goodbye.
Bye.